up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Coming up next. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the pick. Stan, you and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight trying to keep up with all the back and forth. Two powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point to call out, transition. You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the right.
Pierce feeling it out a bit. Pass to Stone. Clock at 6. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's stolen. Right side, Pierce. They double up Pierce. Lets it go with the three. Drills the three-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
I got him.
Smith outside. Smith drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
Jump ball call.
Here's Pierce, and then Pierce with a dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Huff. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. To end the run. Denied! Pierce with the block. Takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Wildcats, they're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
When you look at this visiting team, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's good from long range. Pierce has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Smith. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. A nice shot by Huff.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And he jams it with authority.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray, Stan, is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Here's Stone. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington, hits the three-point bomb.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Huff. Randall grabs the board. Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Now Smith, still scoreless. Here's Huff. Can they get it? Can't capitalize inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Pierce. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Defended by Pierce. And no good that time. Here's Stone. Whoa! Nice. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
To the middle. Misses from short range. Driving to the basket.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here's Smith. No scoring in this one. Pass to Huff. 4 on the clock. No good that time. Here's Stone. He's got 12. Good on the triple. Stone's got 15 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Huff. Inside. It's picked off. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Defended by Pierce. Pass to Huff. Smith outside. Here's Huff. He's defended by Randall. Smith for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And he dunks it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Huff, no good. Huff's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now, here is Smith, still yet to score. It's tipped.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Loose. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Stone. And that one is hammered home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's covering. Trying to get something going. And Stone pulls it down.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Pass to Huff. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Count that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
.102 left to play in the first. They set the pick. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, look, if I'm his coach, I'm going to get him involved in another way. Set a screen, get an assist, something to reset his mind a little bit.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stone. Buries it from 3-point range. Stone's got 29.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Smith scanning the floor. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Off on the layup.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Huff, no good. Huff's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Mack. Connects from 3-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Randall outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. It's Barrett on the wing. The 3-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Huff, no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him, but with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Barrett for three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Randall surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Covered by Mitchell. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They swipe it. He takes it in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Randall. And a missed layup. Gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Mitchell's shot is good. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Randall outside. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. There's a good screen. Going inside. A rebound by Mitchell. Gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Pass to Huff. Now here's Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the layup.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there.
Oh, here he comes! My goodness!
Whew. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Huff. Bounce pass from Randall. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 6.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. To the right side. Here's Huff. Pierce covering. Stolen by Pierce. To the paint. All sorts of time. And it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got his first bucket of the night.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
There's the three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Off with the layup. From outside the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And he banks in the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
From the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 17.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Pass to Huff. Back to Randall. Left block shot on the way. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
A shot, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Two minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Takes a step back. It's deflected. Let's go. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Stone's got 31 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Randall from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Pierce covering. Trying to end the drought. With some arcs, and it's blocked.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And good that time.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Diabate's shot is good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Launches it. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Smith outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Stone. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Stone's got 34 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Smith for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the visiting team.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters, make them earn their points aside. But even if that were tried, I don't think it would play out that way.
Thanks for spending halftime with
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 24.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Swiped away. There's the triple. And the basket by Stone. Stone's got 37.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Smith drawn the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Driving inside.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Smith drawn the double team. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Pierce. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Randall finds Pierce. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Huff. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Three-pointer, Randall knocks down the three ball. Randall's got his third basket of the night right there.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Back to Smith. Pass to Diabate. Randall grabs the board. Gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Randall from outside trains the three-pointer. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Randall against Smith. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Looking to end the run. Can't hit from in close.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Three-pointer, Randall. And they get it back. Here's Stone. Can't connect from long distance. Gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And here we go for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here is Smith. Tight defense on him. Randall brings the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a rejump.
Back to Smith. Smith drawn the double team. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away, and Stone pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And then Randall slams it in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Randall's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Pass to Diabate. To end the cold streak, Pierce with a rebound. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Huff. To the inside. Looking to get it going. He can't get that one to fall.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the basket by Stone.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Diabate. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. To the middle. The wing jumper off target.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Fires the three. Mack, good. Mack's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
A shot by Diabate, no good. Very smooth pace to this offense, guys.
Yeah, looking to keep building on this run.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Smith. Mack grabs the miss. Smith's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, a new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Guys, back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Inside, here's Burns, and he goes in for the dunk.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Randall outside. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over, unable to get the shot off in time. A 30-second shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Guys, they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Randall with the ball. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's Dawson. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Dawson's got 5 points in the quarter. The layup missed.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Mack. So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
This one for three. Dawson gets the bucket. Dawson's got 8.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Dawson's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. 16 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
1:37 left to play here in the third. To stop the run. Misses the layup. Into the lane. Oh, look at that. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. Got a piece of it. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Back to Randall. Shot clock at 3. Comes up empty down low. From the arc. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this, it only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Covered by Mitchell. Randall outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Outside, Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray.
He is cold-blooded.
drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
The tray, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Huff. Back to Randall. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's tipped, stolen by Mitchell, and Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And yes, it's good.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Randall is doubled, stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Mitchell's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Can they get it? Can't cash in from close range. Gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Mack grabs the miss. Gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
For 3, Barrett. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Huff, no good.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mack's gotten all of his threes to drop for him. 3 for 3. Pass to Huff. Back to Randall. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Barrett for three. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Back to Randall. To the left wing. Out to the right wing. They need this. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Barrett the pass to Mitchell. Back to Barrett. Takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Barrett's got 26.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
So, Coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
It's deflected. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Huff. Barrett covering. Pass to Diabate. They need this one. And the layup is up and in. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
For 3, Barrett, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the screen. Here's Huff. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Barrett for 3. Good! Another. From 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barrett for 3. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Blunt passes to Mack. For 3, and Blunt gets it to go. Blunt's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Huff. Barrett covering. And it's sent back by Mitchell. The shot and game clock separated by 4. For 3, Barrett. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one.